In today's video, I'll be talking about Monarch Recovery Management. Hi, I'm Consumer Protection Attorney Bill Clanton, and I've helped hundreds of consumers deal with debt collection harassment, inaccurate credit reporting, and other consumer-related matters. Monarch Recovery Management has got a long history, and at the end of this video, you'll understand that history, what that history means to today, the laws that apply to them, and how you can help yourself if you're dealing with Monarch Recovery Management. Monarch Recovery Management used to have a different name, and that previous company was sued by the Federal Trade Commission. They were sued because they were threatening to take people's property, to garnish wages and bank accounts when they couldn't do it. They didn't have the ability to do it, and they still made those threats. It was so bad, the Federal Trade Commission got involved and sued them and got a judgment against them for $2.25 million. At the end of that, Monarch was bought out by 3 of its employees. So the leadership then is from the previous entity is gone, but still the senior management is now the leadership. It's hard to say whether this new leadership is much better than the old leadership. According to federal court records, they've been sued over 300 times in the last 10 years. It doesn't sound like they're doing a great job. Why have they been sued? Well, they've been sued for violations primarily of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, or the FDCPA. The Fair Debt Collection Practices Act says that third-party debt collectors like Monarch can't call you before 9 a.m. or after 8 p.m. They can't harass you. They can't threaten you. They cannot use obscenities or profanities when they call you. They cannot misrepresent the amount or the character or the legal status of the debt. They cannot threaten to take actions that they cannot legally take, which is what they were doing before. If you dispute the debt with Monarch, they have to report it as disputed in their credit reporting. They cannot make any misrepresentation to you or add any fees that are not provided for in the contract, the original contract that established the debt. And when they communicate with you, within 5 days of their initial communication, or as part of their initial communication, they have to send you in writing a statement that gives you the name of the current creditor, the amount of the debt, and your rights as far as requesting validation or disputing the debt. If they fail to do that, or they violate the FDCPA in any other way, you can sue them and recover your actual damages, your statutory damages up to $1,000, plus your attorney's fees and costs. That means to bring a lawsuit under the FDCPA, you don't have to pay any money to hire your lawyer. Monarch will pay your attorney's fees at the end of the case. 2 other laws that apply to debt collectors like Monarch are the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, the TCPA. The TCPA says that if Monarch uses an auto dialer to call you and they don't have your permission, or you have revoked your permission, then they can't call you. And if they do call you, the penalty is $500 per call. If you show they did it knowingly or willfully, you can get up to $1,500 per call. The damages in TCPA cases can add up very quickly. Under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, or the FCRA, Monarch has to report information to the credit reporting agencies about you accurately. If you dispute it, they have to do an investigation. As part of that investigation, they have to verify the debt, verify the amount of the debt. And if they continue to report inaccurate information about you after you've disputed it, then they can be liable for the damage that causes to your credit. These damages include lost opportunities, overpayment for credit, which means you're paying too high of an interest rate on a mortgage or a car note. So, also under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, they have to pay your attorney's fees. If Monarch is calling you and harassing you, sending you letters, or reporting inaccurate information about you, you don't have to take it. You can put an end to it. These 3 powerful federal laws put the power in your hands. I want to help you use that power to put a stop to the harassment. My office has the knowledge, the systems, and the experience to put these powerful laws to use for you to stop Monarch. But I can't do it until you call me. So call me before they call you. 210-226-0800. And thanks for watching.